Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video I want to give you my predictions for the trucking industry in 2021. What's going to be happening, what are the good, what are the bad? Stay tuned all the way to the end to find out. So, first prediction is companies like Amazon and e-commerce are only going to continue to grow. This pandemic in 2020 kind of showed us how important online shopping was. So we see a lot of different companies popping up, and big giant companies like Amazon only getting stronger and bigger over time. That being said, the effect of that is the industrial warehouse space and industrial warehouse and real estate has been one of the top performing industries in this past couple months. There's a lot more warehouse space getting built. The warehouses are coming back up, and the actual spacing is becoming extremely valuable land. And this was land that was worthless just a few months ago. That being said, when more warehouses are there, companies like Amazon are growing, more people are ordering online, which is causing more transportation needs. That means trucking companies itself are getting bigger. So there's big companies who are merging into each other, and they're kind of growing. And this past year was actually the year where the most truck driving companies were started in 2020, which is pretty interesting. Everybody sees this trend kind of going that route, which means now you kind of have the perfect storm if you want to get a CDL license. Why do I say that? Well, think about it. People are ordering more online, which is causing more transportation. Companies like Amazon are getting bigger, which also needs more transportation. Trucking companies are starting at numbers at an all-time high. The big established trucking companies are actually getting bigger with size. They're bringing on new contracts because of all this new transportation that's happening. Warehouse space is getting extremely valuable. So now that means that the driver shortage is only going to be going higher and higher, which means your demand for your skills are going to be more and more valuable. So now think about this. You have all these trucking companies who have work but don't have the drivers to fit them. So what are they going to do? You have a CDL license, they're going to bid for your services. Instead of you trying to say, hey, can I work for you? They're going to say, hey, come on over, we're going to give you X amount of sign-on bonus. No, you come over here, we're going to give you X amount of sign-on bonus. And they're going to be competing for you. And it's going to be extremely important if you get trained the right way. So there are schools out there that are not accredited, which means if you just have a piece of plastic and you only did a few hours of training, in many cases, you're not going to get hired by one of these big elite companies. Sure, you can get hired by a small mom and pop if they can afford to pay your insurance, being a very high risky new driver. But if you want the high paying jobs with the benefits, with the vacation pay and everything like that, you want to go to an established driving school. If you don't go to us, sorry to say that, but you're not going to the best driving school, because that's what we are. We're the best driving school in the entire country, and I can say that proudly because I know exactly the process that we take our students through, where they come in with no experience and never even been inside a truck before. By the time they leave as close to professionals as possible in the amount of time that we have them. That being said, we get them ready to pass the CDL road test, and then we offer lifetime job placement. So it's our job to help you find a job up until the day you die. So we have countless stories of students who started off with a very good paying job, and just in 6 months later, they jump from job to job, or maybe even in the same company, and the amount of raises that they got almost doubled their income. Now they're going from the mindset of while they were a student here, before they got their CDL license, they were living month by month. They had no idea where their next check was coming from. They always were worrying about, oh my God, I can't pay my rent bill and my utility bill at the same time. I don't have enough money in my account to pay for both of those bills. Now, one of the biggest things that people come back, and when they come back and say hi and let us know how they're doing with their life, one of the biggest things that they keep saying over and over again is, John, I just feel free. Like, I don't have to worry about bills anymore. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. For the first time in 30 years, I have a savings account again that's growing, that's not going down. And it's a great feeling, and it's a great feeling to know that I'm always going to have a job. Once you get a CDL license, you know that no matter what happens in the outside world, you are pretty much secure. Because as long as you're a good driver, safe driver, and you follow what we've taught you here at Driving Academy, you're going to have a job for the rest of your life, and we'll help you out with lifetime job placement, like I said. And the biggest feeling that you're going to get once you have that job and you have that income coming in is going to be a feeling like you haven't felt ever before, or you haven't felt in an extremely long time. Imagine not worrying about your bills. Imagine just living your life, doing what you love to do, not having a boss behind your shoulder telling you what to do every single day, and having a career where companies appreciate you because they know how valuable you are. If any of this stuff is ringing a bell for you, I definitely want to make sure that you're getting started and you're taking advantage of this trend. This thing is just going to continue to grow. But of course, the longer you wait, the less of a trend that you're going to have eventually. That being said, I want you to lock in on 2020 pricing. Because our costs are always increasing, 2021 the prices are going to be going up. So definitely lock in on 2020 pricing. How do you do that? You only need a $500 down payment to lock yourself in. You don't have to start your training right away, but at least you can lock yourself in for 2020 itself, and then we can push back your training to whenever you're ready to start. Again, like I said, $500 down locks you in on the 2020 pricing. Don't tell me in 2021 that I didn't warn you, but prices are going up. So that being said, if you want some more information, give us a call, 908-525-3609. Make sure you take advantage of the 2020 pricing if you want to find out more information on how our school can get you trained, how we can actually guarantee that we get your license. Click on the link below and take a virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, that's cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. One more time, that's cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Or if you want to talk to a real person, and as long as it's not a normal time of day, don't be calling us at 2 o'clock in the morning because we're not going to answer. You can give us a call, 908-525-3609. Thanks. Have a fantastic day. Lock in on that 2020 pricing. Take advantage of this crazy 2021 that the truck drivers are going to start to have, and finally feel like you are on the road to freedom like we've helped so many do in the past. Thanks, and have a fantastic day.